Hello children, I am Manisha Modi from Vasishtha Vidyalaya, subject science, standard 4. So today's topic is teeth and microbes. So children, as you know that whenever a photograph say you to cheese, it means he actually wants your smile. Okay, so teeth are an important part of our body at present inside our mouth. So teeth are very important part of our mouth. Okay children, clean and well kept teeth make our smile beautiful. They give proper shape to our face. They help us to bite and chew food. Teeth help us to speak clearly. Okay, so clean and well kept teeth make our smile beautiful. Okay, so children, as you know that when a new baby born, okay, so they have no teeth. Okay children, yes. So when you were born, you had no teeth. That time you drink milk, soup and eat solid liquid. Okay, yes. So a child gets its first teeth around the age of 6 to 7 months. It means that when a baby is 6 months old, he got his first teeth. So when you are about 6 to 8 months old, you get your first tooth. By the age of 3, you had nearly 20 teeth. The first set of teeth, that is milk teeth or temporary teeth. Now between the age of 6 and 12, milk teeth fall out one by one and new ones growing their place. So this new consists set of 32, 16 in upper jaw and 16 in lower jaw. Okay, so these are called permanently teeth. Okay children, so now we learn kinds of teeth. Okay, so there are 4 kinds of teeth in a permanent teeth set. Okay, so first is incisor or cutting teeth. So first 4 teeth, that is known as 4 chisel set teeth at the front of each jaw are incisor. We use these teeth to bite our food. Next is canine or paring teeth. These are 2 teeth just beside the incisor teeth. Okay, so total 4 are there in upper and lower jaw. They develop next to the incisor, and these teeth are very sharp and pointed teeth, and they are used for paring flax. Okay, so now premolars. Premolars are the 4 teeth in lower jaw and the upper jaw also 4 teeth, means just beside the canine teeth. Okay, so they are used to crush food, chew food, and it act like nutcrackers. It means they are meant by crushing food. Okay children, now after that there are 6 molars in each jaw. Okay, so it is next to the premolars. They are used to grind food. They are broader than the premolars and have broad upper surfaces to grind food. Okay children, so last sets of molar teeth is known as wisdom teeth. Okay, last set of molar teeth. Okay, now we will learn about the structure of tooth. Okay, so the teeth has 3 parts: the crown, the neck and the root. Okay, the outer cover of a tooth is very hard. Okay, and it is called enamel. Okay, enamel is the hardest substance. Enamel is the hardest substance in our body. Below it lies dentine. It is also quite hard inside the dentine. Pulp is there, and pulp is the soft and has blood vessels. Okay, You can see that in the picture or diagram of a tooth, the white part we can see enamel, and it is the hardest substance of our body. Second, below the enamel, dentine, and below the dentine there is pulp. Okay, yes. So this dentine, this pulp, blood vessels and nerves are there. Okay, children. So now you can see that pulp is the soft and has blood vessels in it. Okay, and this soft blood vessels that join the gum through a hole in the root. Okay, so this dentine inside this, it is the innermost soft layer and it is called pulp. Okay, children. Now we learn about the care of teeth. Okay, so how we should take care of our teeth, how should we brush. Okay, children, so you can see in the picture that how we should brush properly. Okay, it means that we should brush upside, downside, in whole mouth properly, upwards, downwards. Okay, so you can use dental floss also to clean between two teeth. Okay, dental floss is a silk thread used for cleaning between the teeth. You should wash your mouth properly after every meal. You should rinse your mouth whenever you are eat or take your meal. And if you are eating some sweet item or sugary item, you should clean or rinse your mouth properly. Because what happens whenever you are eating something like sweets, then whatever germs stick on them. Okay. Yes. So after having something sweet, so you should clean your mouth or you should rinse your mouth properly. Okay, and you should visit your dentist regularly, means check up your teeth. Okay, and you should take calcium rich food like milk and milk products. So calcium and vitamin C are important part for healthy teeth and gums. Milk, cheese and cottage cheese are also rich source of calcium. So you should take care of your teeth. Okay, so we can save them from decay. Okay, so whatever you are eating, children, so bits of food that remain stuck to the teeth and that cause the growth of bacteria. So bacteria first attack the enamel and that is enamel, and from a sticky coating called plaque, means yellow color sticky coating on the teeth, that is known as plaque. So this yellow color sticky coating on teeth, that is attack the dentine, and then finally it affect the pulp. Okay, so when the bacteria reach the nerves within the pulp, they cause pain and tooth decay, results bad breath, cavities, bleeding gum and problem in digestion. So you have to take care of your teeth and you have to proper brush every day 2 times. Okay, especially after having eaten something sweet, and you should take proper calcium rich food like milk and milk products. Okay, children. Now microbes. You know that very tiny things, very tiny living things, they can be seen only through a microscope. We cannot see this tiny living thing without microscope, means like that. Okay, so these are known as microbes. Okay, so these microbes are found everywhere and they grow very fast, means rapidly they are grow very fast, and wherever they get warmth, moisture, food and air. Even they grow in soil, in water, inside or outside our body and in the bodies of other animals. Our mouth and blood provide favorable condition for certain bacteria. Okay, children. Some microbes cause disease in human beings and some microbes are helpful for our body. Okay. Yes. So diseases causing microbes are called germs. Okay, and some microbes useful. Okay, so first we are learn about the microbes that harmful for our body. Okay, you can see in the picture that useful and harmful bacteria are there. Okay, now these are the 4 types of microbes are there: protozoa, bacteria, fungi and virus. These are the 4 main kind of microbes. Okay, so what bacteria? So bacteria are single celled microorganism. They may be rod shaped, spiral or round, harmful bacterial and can cause diseases. Means due to bacteria the diseases like typhoid, tuberculosis and pneumonia. Now next is now about the virus. You know that the viruses are the very smaller than bacteria and can seen only through a very powerful microscope. They cause diseases like chickenpox, flu, polio, dengue, common cold. And nowadays you know very well that coronavirus is also due to virus. Now about the protozoa. It is a single celled microorganism and due to it malaria and dysentery are okay. Now about the fungi. Fungi is an organism which grow on decaying matter and cause skin diseases like ringworm and athlete's foot. However, some fungi like yeast had to make bread soft. It means some fungi are helpful also. Okay, so some microbes are useful, so all microbes are not harmful. Okay children, so now you will learn about the helpful microbes. This means good. Okay, and these are the diseases due to the microbes. Okay, infections like virus, bacteria, fungi and protozoa. Now about the helpful. Okay, so you can see in the picture that yes, so bacteria help in turning milk into curd and cheese. Okay. Yes, some bacteria living inside our body helps in the digestion of food. Some bacteria used to make curd from milk. Yes, and fungi like yeast. These are used to make cake and bread fluffy. Some bacteria have to break down dead and decaying matter and release nutrients in the soil. It makes the soil fertile. Certain vaccines and medicines are developed using some useful microbes. So children, you understood that there are different types of microbes are there. Some microbes are good and some microbes are harmful for our body. Okay. Thank you children.